Well, hello and happy holidays in July. I am so excited to partner with an organization that I met just a couple months ago in Colorado. And I went to their event and I was so inspired to listen to people who had been through some of their programs and have had such a better quality of life because of what this organization does. So we all need to be kind all year long. A lot of people are just kind during the holiday season. And so we really want you to know that you can make a difference every month and specifically in this month. So please help me welcome the CEO of Family Tree, Scott Shields. Scott, woo!
Thank
Happy
you.
holidays.
Thank you, Allison. Happy holidays in July to you too. Thanks so much
Yes.
for having us.
Yes. So tell the listeners what exactly Family Tree does. I know that you started in 1976, correct?
That is correct. We started in 1976 in Jefferson County, Colorado,
Mhm.
focusing at that time on the issues of child abuse and neglect. And then 15 years or so later, recognizing the connection between child abuse and neglect to the issue of homelessness. And that became our foray into the issue of addressing people experiencing homelessness in our community. And so today, if you fast forward, we're serving not just Jefferson County, we're serving the entire 7-county metro area,
Wow.
addressing the interconnected issues of child abuse, domestic violence, and homelessness because we see it every day. These issues are so interrelated, and so our work and our strategy is to integrate our services in the highest and best way possible so we can serve those in our community as efficiently and effectively as they need those services. And
Mhm.
so that's really what we do every day. It's not always easy to make that happen, but our team is really great. And they're providing services to almost 5,000 people, face-to-face direct services to almost 5,000 people a year, not to mention or even to go into, our hotlines and our crisis line calls, which are well in the tens of thousands. And those are also life-saving calls that people are making as well. So.
Wow. I loved your tagline, and it really does go with what you just said. It says empowering change and transforming lives. You and I were talking about the high percentage of people who are more successful and have the right tools after they participate in your programs. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so in particular, one of our key metrics that we're tracking, especially with programs at Family Tree who are serving people experiencing homelessness, is knowing when they exit our care or exit our programs, if they are in safe and stable housing. And Family Tree's homelessness program last year had 88% of the households exit our programs into safe and stable housing. And
Wow.
just like we talked a little bit about, Alison, I mean, when you're working on developing skills and improving your education and your employment and your annual income and just your economic independence, you can't do that very easily or arguably at all if you don't have somewhere safe and comfortable to lay your head each night. And so that metric is just really key to the work we do. And knowing that that's such a high percentage just, I think, really illustrates the great work that our team does each and every day in serving our community.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. 5,000 people that you interact with a year is a huge number. How many volunteers do you have who help you make this happen?
Oh gosh, hundreds on an annual basis, with doing things ranging from, coming in and cooking meals at one of our 3 residential programs, just taking that burden off, the residents there, or tutoring children in school and academic topics, helping answer crisis lines and hotline calls. We
Mhm.
had groups of teams, doing team building, come out and maybe do some groundskeeping or landscaping, or if they come in with more skills, maybe they'll do something, like fix a porch or, do some light repairs to some of our facilities. So we are so fortunate to have hundreds and hundreds of people doing that work for us, and helping in that way each and every year. We honestly certainly could not do and have the impact we have without our volunteers.
Right. Oh my gosh. So also just as a reminder to people, figure out what you love to do and what you're good at and reach out to Family Tree and see, because
Absolutely.
there's so many different ways. You said you had over 11 programs
We
that
do.
people could get involved with.
Yeah.
So our focus right now in the holiday campaign in July is really to stock up some needs for your people that we're serving.
Yeah.
So if you were to really think about your top 5 needs, and I have a couple of them back here too,
Yeah.
but tell us why, and then also because we really want people to be able to contribute to this. I know that an Amazon wish list is going to be available on your website. But we want people to be able to make a difference by really spending not that much money, but really having an impact. So let's just talk about the top 5 items that you know for sure you need right now.
Yeah, thank you. And really all these items they're really just, they're basic, basic human needs items, right? And so just responsive to the programs and the people who seek our care at Family Tree. The first item that I'll talk about is just, it's so basic, it's food, right?
Mhm.
And just basic kind of pantry items, food pantry items, anything you can grab and take with you, so canned goods,
Mhm.
healthy canned goods,
Mhm.
and other things like, just some, instant mashed potatoes or things
Yep.
of that nature are really, really important, for us to keep. And, this is not always something that we've needed, but as things have, been more challenging in our community, people are walking in to our programs, and this is just something so tangible that we can offer to help, when, maybe they're going to be on a wait list for housing for a couple of months or even longer, but we can help with some basic, food needs right off the bat. So,
Mhm.
so that's really important.
Good.
And, I think some of the items you've got, there maybe in the back, we've got, hygiene is a huge need. And
Yeah.
while we appreciate people bringing, little hotel, shampoos and conditioners, really the full size bottles are particularly really helpful, for us,
Body
particularly up
wash.
wide. Yeah. And body
Yep.
wash,
Yep.
absolutely.
And you were also
Um,
saying there's a particular need with some hair products. Is there anything specifically that would help you as far as to restock?
Yep. So shampoo and conditioner, especially for people, who are persons of color, identify as persons of color,
Mhm.
right? Because they often have, products that are not just, off the shelf,
Mhm.
that we might use. And so persons of color, and shampoo, and conditioner items that are really specific to them would be really, really helpful. So thank you.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, yeah.
And then also
Um,
you had mentioned socks. Yes.
socks and
Good.
underwear, new socks and underwear for both adults and children, are really big,
Mhm.
really, really big need, and always important for us to have. I mean, we never know when someone might be fleeing a domestic violence situation, for example, coming into one of our shelters, who, as soon as they flee and come into our shelter, they're not only a survivor of domestic violence, they're also experiencing homelessness,
Mhm.
and they may only have the clothes on their back, literally. So,
Mhm.
being able to provide those basics is really, really, really important. So,
Mhm.
yeah,
Good.
yeah. Gift cards.
Oh,
Gift cards
yes.
are big.
Gift cards.
So gift cards,
Nice.
um, this helps us, really helps people, obviously then kind of take things into their own control and purchase the items that
Mhm.
they need.
Mhm.
Really effective, $25 increment, gift cards, like Visa gift cards too, right? With, great flexibility to be able to, go out and use it for food or gas or other items, including things like vital documents, right?
Mhm.
Again, people fleeing a situation
Yep.
may not have their driver's license, may not even have a birth certificate. And so, how they get, back on their feet really depends a lot on their ability to secure those vital documents. So gift cards allow a lot of flexibility in being able to achieve, those outcomes. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Would you prefer the Visa, or would you also say like Costco, King Supers, or is there
Yeah.
anything in like Food
Yeah,
Lion
definitely.
or
Yep. Grocery cards, Target, Walmart, all of those items would be really great. Again, there's so much flexibility in the
Mhm.
items that are available, at a grocery store or at a Target or a Walmart. So that's really, really great too. Yeah.
Okay, good. And then you also mentioned bedding.
Bedding. Yep.
So sheets, and so this is also going to be on the Amazon wish list. So you said twin and or
Twin
queen
and
maybe,
yeah,
or
twin
full?
and full, twin and
Full. Okay.
full. Yeah, that's, really helpful for our, as I mentioned earlier, we have 3 residential programs, with, gosh, about 150 beds total, among
Oh.
those 3 residential programs. And so, it's important, when folks leave those programs to be able to take the bedding with them as they're again, they're going to be exiting into safe and stable housing, getting hopefully a new apartment established with very minimal things that they have to take with them. It's important that we're able to support them in that way, and so we need new bedding, twin and full sheets, to help get the new residents in those programs set up. So really big help. Yeah.
Wow, 150 beds. I did not know it was that many beds.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Good. So these these items are going to be on the Amazon wish list. It's very easy to participate in this campaign. All you do is go to the Amazon wish list on the website, click it, and it's shipped directly to your office.
Absolutely.
So you're able to have a stock that you can give people immediately.
Absolutely.
And then also, Scott, we know that you could also have some just straight donations, correct?
Yes, I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't say, and thank you, Allison, that
Yes.
Financial support is always greatly appreciated. And really that's what makes us go. We have an incredible team. About 70% of all of what we spend on an annual basis is in support of our team through our station and benefits. And it's important that we're always maximizing the investment that we can make in our team, as well as the direct supportive services we can provide to our clients. And so direct cash assistance, which will be very clearly available, and you'll know how to make that happen on our website, is also hugely important. So thank you.
Okay, good. And Scott, you and I were talking, you've been here for almost 24 years. You started as the CFO and now you're the CEO. Did you see in these 24 years, are you seeing more people be more kind and generous during the holidays? Is that a trend that you're seeing at your organization? Because I know a lot of nonprofits that I've worked with have seen that.
Yes, absolutely. We are seeing that. We have often gotten to a point where we've had such an outpouring of support around the holidays that we're scrambling to be able to identify, individuals and households to be able to match people up with, which is a great problem to have. But yes, it does tend to get centered a little bit around the traditional December holidays.
Yes. Yeah. And so our goal is to be kind again all year long. And so because all people are hungry all year long. We all have to shower all year long.
Right.
We need clean sheets and socks and underwear. So just to change our mindset to be giving every single month, but specifically we are doing this for Happy Holidays in July. So I want to thank you for choosing to be a leader of such an amazing organization that impacts thousands of lives to give them a better opportunity. What is the best way that we can actually go to your website and be able to find the link and make a difference?
So Family Tree's website is www.thefamilytree.org. And we'll have a landing page for this Happy Holidays in July campaign there, which will be very clear for folks to come and find the Amazon wish list with more information about those needed items and links to purchase those needed items, as well as a donate button if you're inclined to make a cash or a financial contribution, additional information about how to get involved and how to volunteer, or even take a tour. So we'll have a lot of information there that we think would be really easy for people to engage.
Okay, good. Thank you. And if you're not in Colorado, why don't you also check out an organization in your own community and figure out what they need as well? Because we all can make a difference right where we live. And just by either giving our time and just adding a couple items to restock, we truly can make a difference. So Scott, happy holidays every single month, but specifically in July. And thank you so much for making time to let people know about Family Tree.
And thank you so much, Allison, and happy holidays in July to you. Thank you.
Thank you.